Okay, so let's look at this question. 244, that's question number 3. Two cables are tied together at C and are loaded as shown. So this is, look at C, one cable, cable CB, and one cable CA. Look at the angles for cable CB, 500 millimeter in the y-axis and 525 in the x-axis. From this you could find out the angles for this. And same thing for cable CA. Look at this, 300. It's like a triangle, 300, and here it's 400. Remember, it's millimeter here. And the load is 3 kilonewton. So there's two cables and there's a load at point C. So he's saying two cables are tied together at C and are loaded as shown. Determine the tension in cable AC, in cable BC. So he needs the tension in cable CA and CB. Okay, let's look at this question. First of all, we have to analyze the question here. Tension BC, 500, 525, the angles, and tension TAC, 300, 400. And then there is a load at point C, 3 kilonewton. Well, first of all, we have to find out the BC here, 500 square plus 525 square, all under the square root. BC is equal to 725 millimeter. And same thing here, 300, 400, 300 square plus 400 square, all under square root. This is AC, 500 millimeter here. So we do summation of forces at X. We're going to count this and this. So TBC, in the x-axis 525 over 725. 525 over 725 minus, if this is going to be in the positive, this is going to be in the negative, minus TAC 400 over 500. Minus TAC 400, 500 equal to 0, and you'll end up with TBC is equal to TAC. Of course, if you take this one to the other side, and this is going to be 400, 500, and this is going to be opposite, upside down, 725 over 525, you'll end up with TBC is equal to 1.105 TAC. So the tension at cable BC is equivalent to 1.105 tension in cable AC. Now this is summation of forces at X. Now we go and find summation of forces at Y equal to 0. So summation of force at Y equal to 0, you'll have these two cables. These are in the positive Y. So TBC 500 over 725 plus TAC 300 over 500. This is in the positive, minus 3 kilonewton. So you do it like this, TBC 500 over 725 plus TAC 300 over 500 minus 3 equal to 0. Well, you have TBC here as a function of TAC. So you could put it here. You'll have TAC, and you'll have a constant. You could find TAC. So you plug in this equation here. You'll get this. And of course, this is a constant plus TAC over constant minus 3 equal to 0. You'll end up with TAC, then you could find out TAC. TAC is equal to 2.21 Newton. Once we find TAC, we could put it here to find TBC. So 2.21 times 1.105 is equal to TBC. So TBC is equal to 1.105 times 2.21. TBC is equal to 3.315 Newton, which is almost equivalent to 3.3 Newton.